Hello everyone, and welcome to Grief Me Please, a new video series by me, BeCool6. It's actually my first video series, so I hope you all stick around and see what I have to offer. In this series, I will be playing on a server that I am paying for, and I have invited anyone and everyone to come in and just mess me up. They can destroy my works, they can try to kill me if they're online while I'm online, and we'll see what sort of mischief everyone causes me, what sort of grief I get. Right here, we're looking at my first attempt at a base, which people started coming in 10 minutes after I announced it and just wrecked this one. And there I'm typing it in. I did start typing in stuff to try and describe what I'm doing, but then I realized I'll be adding commentary later on. I cannot add commentary live because my current situation. Okay, and there you can see a sign that someone put up. It says regret, as you'll see later on, and yeah, I'm probably going to regret this. There's someone else's base. I will not grief other people's bases. This is entirely my own suffering. If you do log into this server, please try to leave other players' creations alone. This is really about my suffering, and it's no fun for the other people if they lose what they're getting. So just try to target me and what I'm doing. Here we see my second base attempt. I was trying to make a castle out of dirt, and once again players found me and they just filled everything in. There's quite a few chests here. I don't know why they did that. I actually didn't check all of them. I really probably should have. Maybe I could have found something useful for my survival. There's also wool here, which I probably could have used to create a bed and set my spawn, hopefully hidden away from everyone else. Now that I've shown you my first two bases, I'm looking for a place to build a third base. It's getting dark, so I don't really have time to scout out a place yet, so I'm going to dig a hole here soon, if I recall. Nope, first I'm going to set up my brightness as soon as my past self can find the setting. And there I go. And done. The reason I'm doing that is I actually recorded a video once already, but most of it is unusable because a lot of it was at night and the audio quality was just horrible. Horrible audio. So I'll actually be editing clips out of that and creating some new narration over that to just show some of the craziness that went on at first. Sadly, in this video I don't die nearly as many times. And now it's getting dark. I saw some lights, and at first I thought someone had already set up a wheat farm for me to eat at. And so I was going to check that out. It looked like wheat to me from right here. But as I got closer I found out that just wasn't the case. So I'm stuck without food and I'm already down 3 hunger. And now I'm going to dig my hole after killing this zombie. Yeah. There I go. No weapons yet. Really, I wasn't smart this first round. The first 2 rounds, actually. I didn't really create any tools or weapons to defend myself or fight off monsters or eat or anything. Hopefully in future videos I'll remember to actually try and do stuff that'll keep me alive as long as possible, despite other people's attempts to kill me or whatnot. And yeah. Oh wow, I can actually see more than I thought I would. So I sit here for a little while waiting for daylight before I decide it's too boring. So while we're waiting here, let me just describe a few things. Yes, anyone can log on to my server for now. I actually will create a whitelist if it gets a little too hectic or too many people. I would really like I said, even though my rules at the forum right now state that anything goes. I'd really like for people to not grief other players that aren't me. I would really, really appreciate it if people could leave spawn alone. People need a safe place to spawn. If they die as soon as they log in, it's no fun for anyone. You're just pushing new people away and their chances to really make my life miserable. That's why I started this. Yeah, there you can see my email if you guys happen to want to email me. I started this because I really wanted to try something unique for my first gaming series. I've always wanted to try out my own gaming series, but already it's just an overcrowded market. There's so many Let's Players, so many people doing modded Minecraft and all that, so I decided, well, why not just try making my own thing? Why not make myself miserable? Because really, I actually suck at Minecraft outside of creative. I always die. I always get lost. I actually, on my single player maps, I now pretty much have a mini map installed, and I always have too many items installed, so that way I can look up recipes without having to go to the wiki. So I'm really hoping people like this series. If you like it, comment, subscribe, give me ideas what you want to see. Just let me know what you think. I'm hoping I get out of this hole soon enough and start some more interesting stuff. After I get out, I think I die because the skeleton attacks me, and then I get back at spawn, and then I decided what I want to do to end this first episode. Still going. There, I'm checking to see who's all on. Say hello to those guys. That's another thing. If you're a server master, you're watching this server and you're thinking maybe you don't want these other guys on your server, don't hold it against them what they do. This is a fairly low rule server. It's actually encouraged for people to basically be jerks on here. So don't punish them for what they're doing on my server. I gave them full permission to do what they do. Boring. Again, I'm gonna really try to make sure that this works better next time. Here we go. Now I've decided to crawl out of my hole, and I think, nope. I was just checking what time it was. Alright. Come on. Here we go. Yeah, now I've decided to just abandon the hole and make this episode interesting. Sorry for the very slow start, guys. I will make up for it. I will try to keep it as interesting as possible. If you do log into this server, you will know that you'll find me near spawn. If I move away from spawn, I will post my rough coordinates of where I'm at so that you guys can hunt me down. Because otherwise I could just go 100,000 blocks away and no one will ever find me, and I can just turn it into a boring survival series. I want you guys to find me. I want you guys to try and mess me up. I'm gonna do my best to defend myself. I'm gonna fail a lot, but hey, this is gonna be great fun for everyone. It's a place for people to really just let loose, do whatever they want against me. Okay, I got some wood to craft a sword, and I'm gonna actually invite the other guys to battle with me at first. Here I'm building a sort of base. I actually wanted to turn this into a full base, but then I got distracted by other things. There, that's to keep the skeletons out. Skeletons, monsters, whatever. Alrighty, so yeah, here I'm finally starting to get smart. I'm gonna build my tools up. I'm gonna try and actually survive now. Alrighty. Yeah, you'll notice I'm getting a lot of first time achievements because in my first playthrough I actually skipped bench making, or actually I got wood before I did opening my achievement, and it actually skipped a ton of achievements that should have been there. So I'm getting achievements long after I should have in this first episode. Here I noticed I placed my chest on the bottom, and that just doesn't work. It has to have a space above it to work. Now I'm putting away my resources to try and protect them. Hoping no one would find them, though anyone who watches my videos will instantly know where my base is, where my resources are, but hopefully I can protect them just long enough for me to hold on to them. Now I've got a sword. Now I'm out monster hunting. I'm looking for spiders at this point for string so I can catch fish. That was my goal. I was getting very hungry, and it wouldn't be long before I started dying of hunger. Though I don't have it on hardcore, so the hunger doesn't fully kill you. It'll only take you down to half a heart. I'm trying to find a balance, making it very difficult for me, but making it enjoyable for the other people, and I think hardcore is just a bit much for other people. Yeah, here's where I die. I get surrounded by monsters, creepers, all sorts of stuff. My one and only death, I believe, in this episode. Unfortunately, the other episode I died a lot. Players got me, monsters got me. I really wish that video would have turned out much better. It's actually kind of disappointing that my follow-up to try and recreate that ended up in this. Alrighty. So, let's see, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, I'm still looking for spiders. So try and stall, and there I die. It was by a spider, not a skeleton. Shows what my memory is. Now here's where I noticed the regret sign. Yeah, I was little bit regretting my decision to try this out, but I'm going to go through with it, see what I can do with this. And now, here, I'm doing a little exploration of spawn to see what I can see. You see all this lava. A lot of people can get hurt in this lava, and I decided, yeah, this messes me up when I spawn, but what about other people? So I decided to start hunting for iron to create buckets so that I could secure spawn, at least get rid of the lava, so that people don't burn up on entry. So now I'm going to look for trees. I'm going to see if I can find a good area to start a mine. It doesn't take me that long to find the mine. I was kind of hoping other players would find me at this point, because I really wanted to die or do a battle or something and try to make this more interesting. I at least wanted to battle something to try and recreate the magic of the first episode, but I guess that's not possible. At least not in this episode. I'm really hoping more people log in after this video goes live, and I really want you guys, like I said, to just mess me up. Do keep in mind, I'm not editing anything out right now, so keep things roughly friendly. Yeah, some people swear here, and yeah, it gets a little rated R almost at some places. I'm really trying to keep this toned down slightly from that. Here's my challenge to the guys for the wooden sword. But one guy's building a base, and this is what actually really got me to thinking about my rules about griefing other players. Because I realized this guy's building a base, so why should he have to suffer from my rules? Yeah, I'm just reminding him that this is a griefing allowed server. Technically it still is. Don't take what I say to heart. Just try to restrain yourself against other players' creations. Like if you come across something super elaborate, odds are it's not mine. Because considering the nature of this server, I can't afford to sink hours into something super elaborate. That would really frustrate me, losing something like that. Okay, so here now I'm starting. Yeah, you can see where I'm starting to think about that griefing rule. I think these two guys know each other. They mentioned something about a phone, but I really didn't ask them. Okay, so I'm about to find a cave, which is a great spot to mine. I was actually really happy to find it because I thought it would be a good, safe place to start things out. Or no, maybe. Yeah, this is where I find the cave. I see a workbench over there, which is nice. Yeah, here we go. Nice small bit of coal to get me torches. Yeah. I figure 5 coal is enough. I don't want to get caught with too much resources on me, and I want to leave some resources behind for when I die, because honestly, going to recover my stuff probably won't happen when people kill me, because, well, I bet they'll take it all. Okay, so I'm going to cross the river a few times to build me an axe and get more wood, and then I'll start my descent into this cave. Yeah, it's raining, so I don't like rain in Minecraft. I'll be honest, weather was one of the most annoying features to me that Notch added. Especially thunderstorms. I hate having to deal with monsters when it's daytime already. I understand it adds a bit of extra challenge, but when I'm playing by myself and just messing around, surviving, it's annoying having to deal with monsters during the daytime. Now I'm getting the wood I said I would. Okay. And here I'm getting better tools. I thought about taking that crafting table with me, that's why I turned slightly back towards it, but then I decided, nah, I've got enough wood to make my own crafting table down there. I'm not really looking for that much, just hopefully some iron so I can create buckets and take care of that lava. And here I reached the end of the cave. I was really hoping it might go much deeper, but deep enough. I think I'm hidden. I mine a little further down just to make sure I get deep enough to not hit the ocean or anything as I branch out from it. And it's getting dark again. Hopefully I lay down another torch so you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. And here I think I start actually going straight. Yep. And I'm actually surprised at how long it took me to get iron this time. Usually I find iron fairly quickly. I guess I'm just lucky like that in single player. But whenever I get on a multiplayer server, I can never seem to find the stuff. Maybe it's just 1.8. Because I actually haven't played too much vanilla 1.8. Because I like some mods, and so vanilla's not really my thing on single player. I chose vanilla this time because it's a simple enough concept for now. If you guys want me to add mods, give me some suggestions. I'll look into them. I'll look to see if it possibly makes it more interesting. I don't want to exactly make my opponents too overpowered though, so that's kind of why I'm avoiding it all. I find more coal, which I'm going to leave, because, like I said, I want to conserve resources in case I have to come back to get more. Though watching this video, I fully expect some of the starter people who started to grief me to notice this cave and just either mine it out for me or put a ton of lava on there so I can't easily get back into it. Alrighty. Here I run into a bit of coal that I just can't get around, so I go ahead and mine what's there. And I should be running into the iron a bit here soon now. I've only got about 7 minutes left of video, so yeah, here we are. More than enough iron for my bucket. I probably should have created some armor as well, but I decided to just leave it as is. Now I'm making a little mini base here, just so I can create a bench, a stove, and a simple chest to store all my stuff in. And here we go. And now I'm making my stove. There we go. Bit of coal, put my iron in. Now, I decide I want to branch a little while my iron's cooking to see if I can happen to find any more iron. Unlikely. I never got so lucky that I'd find 2 iron patches in a row, but you never know. I'm pretty sure it happens. I just don't ever see it on anywhere. Yeah. So, I'm not finding anything, so I decide to head back here soon, because my iron should be done, and then I can go take care of that lava at spawn, and then I'll leave. So, please guys, now that I have taken care of the lava, you'll see that here soon. It took me a little while longer because I had to really work around it. I should have brought some blocks with me so I could crawl around the lava and properly do it. Yeah. Now I'm putting away all my resources to come back to later, but of course, like I said, probably someone will get to this before I can get back to it, now that my video is live. And a bucket. And then I'm going to be on my way to the lava. I did not realize how long I actually got on this mine shaft till just now. But, yeah, it wasn't that bad. I thought it was shorter than that, though. Okay. It's turning nighttime. It's still... Oh, no, wait. I think that's dawn. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, see, I don't want what those 2 guys are going through. I don't want accidental griefing going on between other players. So, again, if it looks complex, if it looks well made, it's not mine. Don't grief it. Alrighty. So, there's spawn. I get to walk under my pathetic attempt at a first base. I was trying to create this floating base to keep the monsters out. I really probably should have not mentioned this server till I had something set up for other people to grief, but as time goes on, I'm sure you guys will find my bases one by one and destroy them. I doubt I'll actually ever be able to fully complete a base before people discover them and mess them up. And here we go. Now I slowly work. Yeah, I don't quite know where my bottom went there. Though actually, now looking at this video, it's clear that somehow it got placed just below where I actually placed it. Yeah. And here I'm just finishing off the lava little by little, and then I'll be done. So, at the time of this recording, which was actually a few hours before I added this audio, spawn was made safe again. Hopefully it's still safe when other people log on, because I really want people to be able to enjoy this series as much as everyone else. I want people to be able to log in and get their chance at making me miserable. There actually isn't that much lava, so it was actually a fairly easy cleanup. I think this one these two gave me the most hassle out of it all, because someone actually managed to place it quite high up. There we go. And that's another lava fountain down, and I've got 1 minute to go. Come on, I can do it. Swimming against the current is always hard if you don't know what you're doing. I tend to try to avoid that situation. And that's all the lava. So I get one good final look at the regret sign, just to remind me of what I'm doing as I say goodbye to the two reefers on the server. They really didn't do much this round, but I'm really hoping that changes, as I'm sure you all are. Yep. And that's it. I will see you guys next episode. Come to my server and just grief me all you want. Have a good day.